So awesome. I'm so excited to be doing this call for you guys. This is so exciting. We're in the right moment at the right time. So the reason why you guys are probably on this call right now is because somebody may or may have not, or maybe you just heard about it and have invited you onto this call because they want you to hear all about this amazing opportunity that we are going to be able to present to you today. But before we move forward, guys, I really want you to really be open about the opportunity that we're going to be presenting you today, about the vehicle that it may be not just for yourself, but for future generations to come, for your family, and so many other different things. Be open to the possibilities that can be brought onto you thanks to this business that we're doing. So do we really get paid to monetize our scroll? Meaning going on social media. That is what everybody's doing nowadays, right? It's like, how can I make more money being on social media, what I'm already doing each and every single day? And what are we doing? We're washing our hair, we're cleaning our faces with amazing skincare products, but we're also promoting beauty from the inside out by promoting products that are into the wellness line, right? So we're our 360 beauty products all around. So who are we? We're Monat, short for Modern Nature, right? So we're in 8 different countries, right? One of them is being US, that includes Hawaii, Puerto Rico. Another one includes Australia, England, Spain, Lithuania, Canada, right? There's so many different places in which we are right now. And that's a really, really big deal, right? So before we go really deep into a business and, and explaining everything that we do, how we do it, and how you guys can too, I want to really quickly be able to introduce myself to you guys. So you're going to be hearing from myself, Kat, and from another amazing rock star in this business, Isa. 3 completely different people from 3 completely different backgrounds who just went all in and just took a bet on ourselves, right? We really had faith in this business, and we have been able to break so many records when it comes to this business. So really quickly about me, the person that you see in front of you today, I promise you, I was never this quirky and this confident and talking like this. Like, no, before this business, which was almost 4 years ago. It's so crazy how time really does fly by, but almost 4 years ago, before jumping onto this business, I was about the most insecure person ever. I was lost, literally. I was just a stay-at-home mom. Well, a lot of people from the outside in, they look at being a stay-at-home mom like the life, something that people always crave, that they always want to be, which at the end of the day, I loved being a stay-at-home mom. But also I lost myself in all things motherhood. I found myself 7 years in to being, in motherhood. 7 years in being dependent of my partner, right? That means I had 0 taxes in over 7 years. I had not even $1 single to my name. I had no bank account. I had absolutely nothing. I felt like I was a ghost in the world. Technically, I did not exist at all whatsoever. Prior to becoming a stay-at-home mom, I had the dream job on paper. That's what I was working towards. However, I absolutely let go of everything just to raise a family. But 7 years in, having 3 children back to back, guess what happens? I was like, wow, there comes a point where I have to go back into reality. I have to go back into the workplace. However, I have adapted to this lifestyle, right, of motherhood where, yes, I have all the time freedom in the world. However, I have no financial freedom at all whatsoever. I came to a point where I was wearing the same sneakers for over a year. I was having financial arguments with my partner. I felt like I had nothing to give to the entire world except for being a mother. So quickly, I started falling into the rabbit hole. Having children back to back, I found myself going through postpartum depression. I was trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my life? I'm about to be 30-something years old with absolutely nothing to my name, no future. I don't even have a career at this point. I stopped going to college because I had to raise a family. What am I going to do? I saw this business, and honestly, I was so scared, and I didn't even want to jump into it. I did not want to jump into this business at all whatsoever because I was like, okay, I have 0 experience. I'm a freaking mom. Like, what is a mom going to be doing? I can't work, because being a stay-at-home mom, I looked for so many different avenues that I can be able to work from home. But most of them really usually require you to be on a set schedule. Most of them require you to have a really quiet background. I can't control if my child is going to be napping for 2 hours or if it's going to be napping for 30 minutes. I have 0 control. So when I saw this business and I kept watching for about 4 months, I had everything going against me. I was so ashamed to going into this business that not only did I not tell my partner back then that I was coming into it, but I actually did it, behind his back. And I had to take money from my children's piggy banks. I sold a couple of toys just so I can start going into this business, which we'll touch base on that in a little bit. Well, I was ashamed really back then, honestly. I have no shame on that at all whatsoever now, because almost 4 years into this business, I've been able to basically buy my own home for the very first time. Like, that is a really big goal for me. I'm about to hit the $1 million club, which means I've earned $1 million in commissions in less than 4 years. I've been able to not only, I drive a minivan, but my husband has been able to drive a luxury car thanks to this business. Another way that I've been able to contribute into the household, right? Another really grand thing that this business has been able to offer me is so much confidence, so much personal development. For once, I've been able to connect with so many people who make me feel confident, who make me feel sure about myself. And I don't have to hide who I am. I find purpose each and every single day. If there's one thing that I tell everybody, I can leave this business, right? Even though I never will. But one thing that I know is that I will never talk the same. I will never think the same. I will never act the same. This business has taught me so much in life in general that I know that I can apply that in anywhere that I will go into life. All right. So again, be open to what this business can do for you guys. So really quickly, I kind of want to go over what our products have done for my hair and for so many people out there. So what we do again is hair care, skincare, and wellness, which is 360 beauty all around, right? However, we're scientifically backed and clinically proven. How often can you say that about your shampoo? And that's what I love about it. It's shampoo and we're washing our hair, but we're so much more different than everybody else out there in the market. Why? Because we cater to your specific needs. It is not a one size fits all. What works on my hair is not going to work on Kat. It's not going to be working on Isa either. And that's what I love, because you're going to be going to so many other places looking for something. You're going to constantly be trying new products. How often do you say, hey, my hair gets used to this, so I have to constantly be switching it? Guess what? We have something specific for you that's going to be able to completely transform your hair. Something that I thought I was stuck with forever after having 3 children. The postpartum hair loss is really, really, really serious, right? However, I was able to get that back. I have the best hair in my life. The skin is on another level. So we started with the hair care. We're the #1 luxury hair care brand in the world. Do you remember when I told you that we were only in 8 different countries? Yet we're considered the #1 luxury hair care brand in the entire world. Put that into perspective. And yet we are the #12 skincare brand in the entire world. Put that into perspective as well. And our wellness line is just starting to break records right now. And the fact that we are so innovative with a scientific board on hands, right? We have so many different people coming onto this amazing brand that we just stay on track with everything that's trending and making sure that we are breaking generations and we are like just going over the top when it comes to beauty and hair care. So yeah, that's a little bit about the products, a little bit about the business, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Kat take over. Oh,
sorry, I accidentally muted myself, but that was so good. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Ange, for sharing your story. Every time I hear your why, I'm like, my heart sinks a little bit, and I'm so happy you found this opportunity. And, you know, for those of you that are sitting here today, your life is changing before your eyes, if you allow it to, right? If you do make the decision, and if you do keep an open mind to everything that we're sharing with you today, your perspective of what we're talking to you about is going to determine the results and how you use this business. So my name is Kat. I am 28 years old. I'll be 29 this year. And I found this opportunity in 2018. So I'm a full-time entrepreneur now. I'm a professional in the network marketing industry. But when I found Monate, when I found this business, I was actually a full-time college student going to school for advertising and public relations. And I was working 2 serving jobs just to put myself through college. I had lost my dad in my early 20s, and he was paying for my rent. He was taking care of all of my college expenses along with, financial aid. And when I lost him, I was kind of like, what do I do? And I went into serving because it was very flexible. It allowed me to, choose my hours, but I was always on my feet, and I'd be working doubles, like from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. to leave with $200, a good night, $400. And I knew I couldn't do that for the rest of my life. I knew I wanted a family. I knew I wanted, to have a life. I knew I was meant for more. I knew there was more to life than just going to work, going to school, doing it over and over until I find my corporate job, and then doing it over and over again. I knew there was more joy to be found in life, and I was looking for it, and I had no idea what it was. But in 2018, I was TMI, using the bathroom, scrolling on Instagram. Drop a 1 in the chat if you scroll on Instagram while you're using the bathroom. That is how I found this business opportunity. One of my friends that I bartended with was posting about the products, and I was going to school for ad PR. I actually had an internship at the time running social media accounts for other restaurants. I found this and I was like, this could teach me a lot about what I'm going to school for. It didn't even click to me, that I could come into this business and do everything that I've been able to do. I'm going to share that with you in a little bit, but I really joined for the fun. It looked fun. My friends were having fun. My friends were using the products, and it actually took me 2 months to get started. So when I saw her post, I asked her about it. She told me, the investment on products, and I ignored her for 2 months. She messaged me 7 different times over and over again. I saw my other friends getting started and I had complete FOMO. Their hair looked so good at work. And at the time I had a really bad haircut. And I was just like, you know what? This keeps speaking to me in the back of my head. I'm already buying shampoo and conditioner and I'm not getting paid for using the current products that I'm using now. Let me see what this can do for me. And when I got started, all I wanted was to make my money back from my product pack. But after, 2 weeks in the business, I made my money back from my product pack, and that's determined by the work that you put in and, how quickly you want to get started with the business, because you can just use the products if you want. But I came in and I wanted to make my money back. I was able to do that in my first 2 weeks of the business. And I quickly saw that this was so much more than making an extra $100, making an extra $200. And 3 months into the business, I was able to leave my daytime job and I decided to do this full time while going to school, while having my nighttime job. So I replaced my daytime job with Monate in my first 3 months. And then in 6 months, I earned my first trip with the business. And that's where I got to actually meet Issa, who you guys are going to hear from. I got to meet a whole bunch of other women that were, earning all the Cadillac that Angie told you guys about. They were earning multiple trips. That wasn't just their first trip. And I have goosebumps thinking about it because I had no idea what it would have turned into in that moment. But when I went on that trip and I saw girls picking up their director checks, they were $5,000 checks, $10,000, $20,000. I was like, my biggest paycheck was my tax return before being in this business. And I was like, this is crazy. And it was so much fun. And, I was able to, just focus on this during the day, go to school, have my nighttime job. And a year and a half in, March 2020, if you guys remember March 2020, it was a very crazy year, but I could not work at the restaurant anymore. And I was already in the position to be able to do this full time, but I was nervous. I was scared. I was making more with my side business than I was at my full-time restaurant job. And I was still scared to do this full-time, but March 2020, it forced that upon me. And I ended up ranking up to the top of the compensation plan during such a hard time in the world, because we were able to help so many people be able to make an income from home, be able to use this from anywhere in such a trying time where everything just shut down. It was an opportunity that was available to so many people. So, at first it was just, I want to make my money back. And then it was, let's see if I can pay my car insurance with this. And then it became rent money. And then it became travel money. And then now I just pay everything with this opportunity. And it's, allowed me to share that with other people, because I've gotten to meet so many other people that needed this more than I needed it. And I had no idea I would have connected with them before starting this opportunity. And, this business, what we do is we share stuff. We share hair care, skincare, wellness. If you guys have ever shared a lipstick, right? I have this Revlon matte lip color. I wear it a lot. People are constantly DMing me, asking me, what lipstick is that? Let me go and buy it. They go to Target, they go and purchase it. They tell their mom about it. Their mom purchases it. Their mom's best friend asks their mom about it. Their mom's best friend purchases it. And not one dime. I don't get one profit off of any of that sharing. And what our compensation plan allows you to do is to use products, right, that work. They are great. They are amazing. They're vegan, non-toxic, anti-aging, they're cruelty-free. And we share the products, we share the business, and we make money from sharing products. We make money from sharing the business. You can just share the products. You don't have to recruit a team, but I believe that's the best part of this whole entire business. But you can really just make money off of sharing the products. And it, shows that we do have it's a business. It's a real business with real products that people love. And it gives you an opportunity to allow other people to start their own virtual beauty franchise with this company. And we have disrupted the hair care market, like Angie said, #1 anti-aging premium hair care company. And it's very exciting to be a part of that. And we have so many perks that this company gives you. We have a car program that Angie talked about. I'm a Motor Club member as well. You can earn paid for trips. We have a community that just, I feel like it spices up your network. Like if you already have a business, this is going to make your business even better. I've been able to, fly to any state and find people to meet up with. And it's just a family of people all around the world that we're able to connect with. It's the best community that I have ever been a part of. A little story, when I told you guys my dad passed away, I'm from Hawaii. So I thought I would never have the opportunity to actually have a place to stay unless I go and stay in a $700 a night resort. And since I've built this business, 80% of the people that I work with in my organization are from Hawaii. And now I have a whole family of, Mon8 people that welcome me to come stay at my place, come do this, come do that. And it is like a breath of fresh air to know that I have this family at the end of the day. The community that we have here, it's priceless. It's worth everything that I've ever, put into this company. I'd pay $5,000 to join if I had to, but you don't have to do all of that. So we have so many benefits. You get paid 5 times a month. You have the opportunity to earn 5 checks a month. You can get paid every Friday and every 15th of the month. And it is the best yes that I have ever gifted to myself. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And I wish I didn't wait those 2 months. I wish I didn't put it off. I wish I told myself I don't have the money to get started. And I looked back after those 2 months of me saying no, I was in the same position at the end of every month, paying my bills, having a couple $100s left over, upset that I didn't have enough money. And at the end of every month, Mon8 was just in the back of my head. And I evaluated the money that I spent every single month. And I was getting my nails done. I was getting my lashes done. I was spending $200 at Sephora every Sunday brunch, right? And I told myself, I've spent $199 on worse things in my life. Let me give this a shot and see what it can do for me. And Issa's gonna go into the product packs and the pricing of everything. And I'm excited for you guys to hear her story. So I'm gonna pass it along to Miss Issa.
Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys, where do I start? Angie, your story is amazing as always. And Kat, I had no idea about your dad. So that is amazing to hear and to have witnessed and seen everything that you have done with this business and this company. That's awesome. But where do I even start? I was hearing both of you and I was like, yes to everything. I mean, right now I'm in a hotel room. I spend about 75% of my time now traveling, and I love the freedom that this business has given me to just wake up and create my dream life. Like, isn't that what everybody wants? I would think that everybody just, wants to wake up and say, what do I want to do today that's going to fill my heart? That's so important to me. And that's why I hang on so tight to this business. But how many of you probably think to yourself, like, I'm not like those girls. Like, I could not talk on a call. I don't have social media followers. Like, they got it, but that's just not me, right? And that's like the biggest thing that people tell me. They're like, Issa, yes, of course you could do it, but I can't, right? And what I tell them is like, you're seeing the me now, but if you would see me when I started this business, which was almost 4 years ago now, you would have never thought that this girl would have done so many, big things with this business. And if you have that desire in your heart to want more, that's really all you need. If you just want more and God placed it in your heart that you deserve more, that you can have more, you just have to follow that. You don't have to know what's going to happen, how you're going to do it. You probably don't even know the plan. I was reading something the other day that said, you ask for miracles, you ask for growth, you ask for something amazing, and it comes to you in a different package. And you're like, no, I don't want it in that package. I wanted it in this package. I want it in the other package. And it comes to you in a different package. And that's what happened to me. Everything that I wanted out of life came to me in a box of shampoo. So insane to say, but how many of you wash your hair? Hands up if you wash your hair. How many of you know people that wash their hair? How many of you know people that use eye cream, moisturizer, cleanser? How many of you know people that use vegan protein or protein every single day? How many of you know people, our products are so consumable, it is insane. Okay, these are products that I take with me everywhere. I use every single day that I would be using no matter if I was promoting this business or not. So little sidetrack, but I got started with this business 3.5 years ago, and I was a recent nursing graduate. So I had gone to nursing school for almost 4 years. I'm a young mommy as well. Not that young anymore. Now I'm 27, but I was a young mommy back then. Um, some of you are like, "You're still young." Yes, okay. But when I got started, I felt like I was pretty young. I was 23 years old. I had no idea what I was doing at all. My social media had 300 followers. I had a little boy that I missed so much. I worked 2, 3 jobs. Like I was working as a waitress. I was going to school. My schedule was the rat race, really, that I didn't even know about because I didn't have people around me that were doing big things. So I didn't have anything to compare it to. I would wake up, go to school, study. Someone else was taking care of my baby. Someone else was feeding him. Someone else was dealing with all those cute moments that I missed the first 3 years of his life. I missed a big percentage of that. So I would wake up, I would go to nursing school, I would study. I was $70,000 in student loan debt. I would do my clinical hours because that's free, right? You have to do your clinical hours, you don't get paid. I would go do my clinical hours. I would get out of there. I had to pay rent. I had to pay bills. I had to provide for a little boy. So I was working as a waitress till 2, 3 in the morning. I would take naps in the garage. I would get home and I would see my son asleep. And I'm like, okay, tomorrow I have to do this all over again. Like tomorrow I have to do this all over again. But I'm doing it for his future and I'm doing it to better his life. And that's what kept me going. I said, you know what? It's hard, but I'm doing this to better his life. I didn't know anything else. Like I thought I was doing what I had to do. I was going to school. I was going to work. I thought that was what had to do and I was doing it, right? So when I graduated nursing school, I had some time to scroll on Instagram because when I was in nursing school, I really was studying all the time. However, I always say how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I've always been a hard worker. So if I'm going all in for something, I'm going to give it my all. And with nursing school, it was the same. I wasn't paying attention to anything else. So this business came to me in God's perfect timing. As soon as I graduated, I kid you not, the same month, I go on Instagram, I'm scrolling, and one of my ex-coworkers that I used to work as a waitress with was posting about work from Wi-Fi, become a hair influencer, like try these products. And at that time, I was like I had just graduated, so I was studying for my boards. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do like to pay my bills? Like, am I gonna go get a job? I don't want to get a job. Like I was home with my son more since I wasn't going to school. And I was like, I want this. Like I want to be home with him. I don't want to go get a job. And when I saw her posting about that, I was like, okay, what do I have to do? Like get hair products. Back then, my hair was completely fried. It was super bleached blonde. My before and afters are awful. I had been, bleaching my hair for like 8 years by that time. So I was like, what do I have to do? Like get hair products. They come with a 30-day money back guarantee, whatever. I'm going to get the hair products. I didn't even get on a call like this. Like I didn't have anyone recommend anything. I was like, what's your link, girl? Send me your link. Went on there, bought some products and got started, right? No clue what I was doing. I'm usually a very shy, like introverted person. I could never talk on calls like this. I could never talk in front of people. If you scroll down on my Instagram, you will see like what I would post was like photo quotes from Pinterest, like screenshot quotes from Tumblr or whatever. Like if you think that your Instagram's not perfect, like you can't do it, you don't know how. Trust me, I can relate. I started there, okay? But it's when you see what other people have been able to accomplish and when you open your eyes to what you can really have. And I didn't know what that was like until I joined Monate and I saw all these girls making 6 figures, all these girls happy, making the best friends, like the best people, like Kat and Angela. Like you think that they're cool, there's like so many others that are amazing, and this community was so freaking awesome. And I was like, wait, if these girls can do it, like I could do it too. Like what do I have to do? And I decided to go all in. And really what we do here, you guys, is we promote something that we love every single day, and we help other people do the same thing, whether we're helping them just find that confident boost to just start and get over themselves and let go of that fear of what can happen, or we help them with their hair, with their skin, whatever it is. That's why I went into nursing. That's why I went into that career, because I love to help people, and I thought that that's how I could help them. And here I get to help people in ways that changes their life forever. So I was one of the girls that a lot of people approached me with when I used to be studying to do network marketing. And my take on network marketing was like the old fashioned network marketing. And I was like, hell no, I could never host no party. I can't sell anything to anyone. Like I'm buying, I'm not selling. You could sell me anything, but I'm not selling anything to anyone. But Monat really stood out for me for a lot of different reasons. So I want to share that with you guys. First thing is that there's absolutely zero market saturation. Okay. There is no market saturation when it comes to this brand. We are the only anti-aging vegan brand on the market. You cannot go buy personalized shampoo and conditioner in a CVS, in a Walgreens, wherever. This is only something that Monat has with patented technology that keeps getting better and better. Okay. We also have no inventory. That was like one of my big red flags, which is having to buy a ton of products and then figuring out how you're going to get rid of it. Absolutely not. Okay. You don't have to carry any products. People buy directly from your link as many times as they want. It gets shipped directly to them. You don't deal with any product. It's not under your bed, in your trunk, none of that. Okay. So you have a link. And if you think about social media nowadays, how fast links can spread and how people shop nowadays, it's quick and it's easy. So you have your own website as soon as you start where people can shop, and you directly start making commissions. Okay. We have no competition. Like I said, we're the only people, the only brand so far, and I hope forever, selling anti-aging hair products. This is something that we are known to be pioneers for, which is amazing. Okay. We have no cap to our income. We have any red personalities in here. No cap to our income means you can make as much money as you want here, as much money. Okay. Think of a number, you can make it happen in this business. The bigger your team gets, the bigger your sales, the bigger your numbers. There's no cap to your income. If you're a hustler, if you work hard, this is the business for you. Okay, our products, they stand apart on their own. You don't have any monthly purchases. You don't have any lifestyle change. You can literally start this business with your own products, not buy any more products for a whole year. Just sell, earn commission, earn thousands of dollars in commissions without ever spending another dollar. And that's one of the things that I love the most about this. Okay, you don't have to spend money to get paid ever. You could just sell and make your commissions. Obviously, I use the product, so I buy them all the time, and you will too. But as a market partner, you also get a huge discount starting at 30%. So even with the last deal that we just had, I was like, oh my God, this is incredible, because most of the time we're getting over 50% off these products at our market partner discount. Okay. So if you guys are here, if you're on this call, if something sparked your interest, like there is no mistakes. I always say there is no mistakes. You're always somewhere for a reason. You had to hear something, and maybe you don't decide right away, but you're going to be in your shower. Every single time you look at your beauty products, you're going to be like, man, I could be getting paid for this if only I got out of my own way. And you're not the only person that's going to start scared. You're not the only person that's going to start with no experience. You're not the only person that's going to start with a little bit of followers, but you have to start in order to get those results. Okay. So to get started, it's super simple. All you need is your own personal products. And these are the products that you're going to use to showcase your results, because obviously your results and our results as a team are going to be what sell and what get people to feel comfortable with these products. If you're not using them, why would they buy them from you? So our product packs start at $199, and this month we have something going on where you're going to be getting another $200 worth of free products. It's valued around that. You're going to be getting the Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream for free, the apple cider vinegar gummies, which are amazing, the top 3 favorite products. I love that, for free. And also the intense repair treatment for bald spots for free. With that, usually it's over $70. So those 3 products are usually over $200, and you're going to be getting them for free when you start the business for the next couple of days until the month is over only. Okay. So if you guys have been thinking about it, if you guys think that this is something that you can do, get out of your own head. Whatever belief it is that you have, let it know to the person that invited you on this call, because I know, and when I look back to the person I was before I got started with this business, if I would have been an overthinker, and if I would have just not done it, and if I would have just pushed it off to the side, I would not be living this life right now. And who would have known, what else I would have been doing. And the life that I get to live right now, I'm grateful for every single day. And Monat was the vehicle that got me to be here. So Kathy, Angie, I don't know if you want to sell anything else. You guys want to add anything? No, you're good. Okay,
I think
guys.
that was perfect. Nice and simple, straight to the point. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Reach out to the person who sent this to you or invited you. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.